Listen. Let me start this statement off by saying welcome to the show. Here to put you up on topics that you really need to know. Live and center from the Ville, I introduce the coolest host. Ambitious Q, the DJ, got you ready, good to go.
Yo, what it do? Welcome back to a brand new episode of YouCan'tSitWithUsRadio, featuring myself, as always, Ambitious, aka the kid that never sold dope, aka the Black Boondock, aka born in the 1900s, aka Happy Gilmore, aka chilling like a booger. And the one and only, don't call him a DJ, man. Call him Q, the mother-loving DJ. What's going on,
my guys? It's me. How you feeling, man?
Man, I feel pretty good. Man, that's what it look like. You locked in like a jail or something.
I am. They got like padding walls for me just in case I go crazy or something. So it's a great space. Honestly, I feel very creative in here. Yeah.
Is it hot enough though?
No, man. I got no, it's not hot. When I first came in here, I sure was looking like, man, is there a fan in here? Because it's gonna get hot, but
it's too hot here.
It's not bad. It's cool, man.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you want one of these fans, but
oh yeah, now you want to ask me for a fan? Yeah, I know.
Hey man, well, at least it ain't 100 degrees in there like outside.
Yeah, right. I'm not going outside. Done.
All right, crazy. We had the thunderstorms the other day.
Yeah, thunderstorms was last night. I thought the crib was gonna come down, man. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, the wind.
I would, like they tell you how to go in the basement, but you don't really go in the basement. It's just like whatever. No, I was in the basement yesterday. Like it was crazy for sure.
Yeah, I think it was like 50 miles for the wind. The wind was.
It sounded like 50 miles out there.
Yeah, my mats and everything done blew off the porch and everything. I was like, damn.
Hey, wait, you got like, okay, never mind. You probably just got like a welcome mat at your door. I feel like mats are like, I don't know. I feel like it's a age cutoff at mats. I feel like we shouldn't have mats beyond like 45. You probably shouldn't have a mat.
What's that got to do with anything?
Because, bro, it's especially if you got like a young message on your mat, you probably shouldn't have it anymore. Bro. If it don't say welcome after like 40, you shouldn't have it.
They should say like asshole or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. You shouldn't do that.
I mean, what you doing? What you doing for the 4th though?
I really don't know, man. I've been trying to figure that out. I'm trying to stay cool. In honor of Sanja being here, I'm definitely gonna find something nice to spark up for the day. So we're gonna figure that out. Yeah, we're gonna get it together. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. What you got going?
I ain't gotta work. I work. I be working 2 jobs.
It's so stupid that they make me work tomorrow, but I'm off Tuesday. I should have just not went.
I'm doing half of that tomorrow. I'm gonna be off at 11:30. So.
Oh yeah, you living. I don't get that luxury.
Yeah, like man, because I thought I was gonna have to work on the 4th, but now I ain't got to work on the 4th. So I'm gonna go over some people's houses and eat their food. So.
Don't come to mine because we ain't got nothing.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling. But yeah, man, as always, we keep the most amazing, talented, dopest, spectacular guests on the show. And today is like no other, man. We bringing back, man, these past few episodes, we've been bringing back a lot of people from the pandemic, like 2020. It's been like 2-3 years, been talking to some people. And, we got 2 of my favorite people back on the show, man. They kind of like our weed cannabis correspondents, Yeah. anything cannabis THC, we go to them, man. That's who y'all need to go to. They be in Texas, Denver, Miami. I don't know where they be at. They be all over
all these rooms.
They always outside, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got Sanja, Ganja, and Krysta Jones back on the show with us. How y'all doing?
We're doing good, yo. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you. Happy to be back.
For sure. So how's life? How's life been treating y'all? Have y'all been in great spirits? How's it been going?
Blossoming. That's like the best word. We're blossoming. Yeah. We were just listening to our old episode.
Yeah.
And everything we said we wanted to do on there, we're doing that and more. So
dang, I love to hear that. I love it.
Yeah, it was cool to listen to.
Yeah, I was telling Q, man. I said they've been doing their thing since our first interview. So yeah, and then like I said, we done. It's great to see y'all finally because we know we did the phone thing last time, so it's good to see y'all this time. So yeah, hopefully next time we actually meet in person, we can do this. So yeah, that's
we were just actually talking about that this morning too, coming out there. So we're definitely thinking about you guys, and we're gonna see how we could, as we travel over the summer, pop in, see what's up.
Hey, even Atlanta, man. We always in Atlanta, so if y'all want to meet halfway, we can do that too.
We could get we could bring Benny back on.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yep,
a whole Brady bunch.
Yep, that's gonna be an idea for one of the freestyle episodes, man. We gotta go back today. Yeah, we gotta go back today.
That's gonna be fun.
That's dope. Well, you guys might have to come out to Miami because that's where we're at now. So
word. Oh, okay.
That's going on. We have a whole bunch of stuff with Rolling Loud coming up. So love to get you guys involved in any way we can.
Yeah.
What's the temperature out there right now?
I learned a fun fact about Miami. It never gets over 99 degrees, but it feels hot as heck. But we just got back from the pool. We work 24/7. We work remote, so we worked by the pool. We worked out this morning.
89.
Yeah, 89. See, but it feels like 105.
Yeah, but you're by the pool, so it's cool.
Yeah,
I like 113 the other day here.
I was just in Miami when I went on vacation. What was that, like 3 weeks ago?
Oh, really?
We went on a cruise to the Bahamas, and the port is in Miami, of course. So we did that, and we came back and we stayed in Miami for another day. I forget what area we were in, but I know we went to the mall. Everybody drives Teslas, I feel like, out there. And it was really cool though. It was a vibe. It was perfect weather to get in the pool. I think I stayed in the pool for hours.
Yeah,
I love Miami.
Y'all got them huge Geico iguanas, like the Geico iguana, like his big cousin. They all out there, and they all looking at you like we not afraid. They not like our birds here. Like they really be out there.
They'll eat the birds.
They'll eat my dogs.
I bet.
Yeah. We were actually 3 weeks ago. We were out in New York. We had a couple events going on out there and stuff. So that's probably why we missed each other, honestly. Because we were out there for like about 2 weeks. We had a couple things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. I think y'all was y'all with Lola Brooks?
We tagged her, but no. We were hoping to get her attention. We were out in the streets of Harlem. We're working with a rapper out there called Energy the Rapper, and he's like the heart of Brooklyn and whatnot. So he was just kind of like spitting some of her little lines, and we thought, what up?
yeah, no cap, got to.
Yeah, I've been seeing y'all met some celebrities though. I think I met Redman not too long ago.
Oh yeah. Last MJ BizCon, we met him. Yeah, we've been working with a lot of high profile like influencers, celebrities, stuff like that. Doing events, connecting the dots. A lot of people are coming to us for like brand curation, distribution, manufacturing, stuff like that. So just seeing who we want to work with. It's an interesting world with the celebrities and the artists and the music and the products, So a lot of the world is coming to a place where they're combining, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, So
that's and I think that's like a super interesting concept. Like I feel like when we're like young adults, as we're getting older, like we feel like celebrities and just like other people are just in this completely totally different universe. Like we would never be in the same rooms as these people. They're just like these crazy figures, and then you get older and you start to discover, like, even though they have a name on them, like they're just people like us, it's cool to have the chance to be able to get into those rooms for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
It is real cool. We were actually there was fight night in the metaverse for Roy Jones, NDO champ. So we were just with NDO and Shannon the Cannon, and You know, it just everybody's a human being. You know, everybody's regular. You know, unless you think they're reptilians, but these people aren't. We like they're cool. So yeah, it's all. You know, that's what we do. We connect. We do marketing, branding. Of course, we started in cannabis, but you know, cannabis touches everything. So we're trying to tap into everything we can. You know, Krysta and I started out in the music industry, really. You know, helping out with music videos and underground hip hop shows and whatnot, events in general. So now we've just basically created an entire ecosystem, and we're touching everything. Now we've got everything we need to take over the world.
Yeah, I feel it. So how's it adjusting to, because y'all are moving around, you know, quite a bit. How do you adjust to that, like the life of just being on the move?
Good question. For me personally, it's kind of easy just because I'm a military brat, so I'm used to moving around my whole life. That's no big deal. But and then, you know, personally, I don't know about for you, but for me, I mean, we always go together, so it's nice to we have our own little Spice Girl family, and you know, so it's nice. And then Krysta, I'm new to Miami, but you know, she was born out here in Florida, so she's always come back and forth her whole life. So it's nice that she already knows Florida and Miami, and so we got a nice little community out here. You know, of course, we had a huge community in Denver. My family's out in Texas and up north, Midwest. So, you know, we're THC girls are everywhere, so we really feel like home wherever we build community. That's the formula.
Yeah, and that's kind of the mission right now too. Is like as we continue to expand the brand organically, you know, it really helps us to move around and be places. You know, whether that's living there, reestablishing the brand, the community, and the network, and being able to plug and play in those places to operate. You know, so it really kind of coexists, but it definitely is more fun and definitely is easier because we do it as a group. You know. So it's not as scary, but I would say like the first time that we initially got recruited out to Oregon was the first real big project that moved us in that way. And it was a little scary, you know, it's kind of weird. But it's, I think it's definitely necessary. Everyone should move away, you know, kind of from where they're raised and born and stuff. So you just get you kind of get to dictate stuff a little differently, you know, it's a good experience.
Yeah.
How is Oregon? That's one state I've never thought about going to.
Oregon,
it's beautiful, honestly, and some of the best food. Because, you know, they have the food truck. They started the whole food truck deal with having just a bunch of food trucks parked and trying food. So everybody, what they do is they bring their culture to the food truck, and it's a great way for other people to have a small business, but also great way for all of us to try a different style of food. I mean, you have Ethiopia here, and something from France there, and then something from Dubai there. Like, you would have no idea. It's just amazing.
Yeah. I used to do some in my 9 to 5. We did some work out of Oregon, and like we saw pictures and everything. Like Oregon is actually a vibe in certain areas. I think it'd be lit. I still want to go, but we did a bunch of remote work there.
Right.
It's cool. It's very like small town, you know, like it's very small town. Everybody knows everybody. It's a port just like Miami, you know, so there's a lot of traffic going in and out. You know, the city it's an interesting city. We went there for a cultivation project in 2017, 2018. And it took us a little bit of time for the market and the network to really warm up because they are so tight. You know, but once you're in the mix, you're in the mix. Yeah. So it was good. It was a good time.
And it really does look like the Twilight movie. Like everything's majestic everywhere. The cultivation that we built actually was right next to where they filmed.
Yep. Yeah. The leaves are huge. Everything's lush.
Yeah, you just feel like you're in like a movie and you're like a fairy. Like all the time. You're just like, wow, this is so beautiful. Everywhere.
I feel it.
All right, so before we go any further, I want y'all to like really, because it's been a while, so I want you to like reintroduce yourselves and talk about like what y'all do. I know it's been like 3 years, so to our new listeners, just tell them about what y'all do.
Definitely. I'll start. You know, we've been consulting and stuff for a long time in this space, so we have a lot of brands that we curate and have put together business development, project development, strategy, and and distribution and working those projects. So currently we're consulting, advising, and implementing on some of those projects. Really coming in as a fractional COO, a fractional CMO to some aspect, and then doing coaching and consulting on a one-on-one basis, really the accountability and the know-how of the industry. And that's why we're on the East Coast now. A lot of people have a lot more financial capability, but not the know-how. So we're over here for that reason and working with those people and just consulting and advising, crafting brands, marketing. And we have the THC Girls. We have the Highly Connected app is our networking, our community that we have now curated over the years. It's been a lot of work trying to work with everybody, right? So we wanted to have a place that we could plug and play our network and our network plug in together, because we've been able to really leverage and work with people in collaboration to grow and, operate. So it's been really effective and efficient for us to work that way. So we have the Highly Connected app where you can promote or resource opportunities. And then we have, the Sanja Ganja show has been cracking forever, of course. Sanja will tell you more of that. And then more recently, we have the Tea with THC, really trying to give some insight and experience to the world. So, yeah, that's what we got going.
Yeah, and so Krysta and we've been working together for like the past 7-8 years. She's the creator and founder of THC Girls and the THC app, and I basically just helped her build those along the years. And she supported me in my show. I have a show called the Sanja Ganja Show, where we discuss life high. There's many different topics there, from cannabis education to deep questions about the industry, all the way into the human psyche and conspiracies. Because I feel like, first of all, everything is easier to speak about when you're high. So. Yeah. For me, it's my personal outlet, and also, it's a great way for us to funnel like the wonderful stories we have working with patients, growing cannabis over the years, and building brands, and then obviously all the great fun that we have together while we do this, because we like helping people. So we talk about that on the show. And now that we have the Tea with THC, it's so much fun because we just travel and, show you all the dopest spots for like munchies and, cool clubs you should be at, people you should know, industry leaders you should know, and a little bit of tips for just regular people who want to like build their own business, their own brand. Anybody can do it. Even if you got $0 in your bank account, there's ways. You got to be creative. And so, we're pros at that, being able to see the gaps and fill that. So yeah, Chris and I, we build brands. And I open perspectives.
That's fine.
Hey, we ready to come back on the show too. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do it in person, though. I want to.
Yeah, that's we got to make that happen for sure.
Yeah, that's still like hands down one of my favorite episodes. And like for the listeners, like my show was one of like the first cannabis podcasts years and years ago, and then it got wiped off the internet because I'm censored. And now it's just like my go-to episode when I reference and try to show people, like, if you want to laugh, check out this episode, because we talk about everything. And I just have to bring this up. Do you guys remember we talked about Doja Cat and all the crazy stuff that was going on with her back then? And now look at her.
Look at her now, looking like a nut. Yes, looking like a nut. I don't know what that woman is doing right now. It's hilarious, and I get her. I guess her idea, like they were talking about, like I guess she doesn't really want to be viewed as like a I don't even know what the word is, but like a treat for men or whatever you want to call it. So she should be doing a bunch of odd stuff, and I'm just like, why are you doing that? Like beyond your message, she's just odd. But she's an oddball.
We called it. We definitely called her. I mean, I loved her music.
Damn, I gotta go clip that. We called that for sure. She's certainly an oddball for sure.
I'm telling you right now. I know. I'm like, who's next? Maybe that's what we do. We have like a gift of predicting who's gonna.
Right. Yeah, facts. Facts. I'm with that.
Who's the next artist?
So today we're introducing the You Can't Sit With Us drink.
Tastes like candy.
Tastes like candy. So not only do we have like the family friendly version, right? But we also have the one that's got some alcohol in there.
Just a
for,
little,
like,
little
you know,
something
just a
for
little
you. I
something.
mean, a little
Yeah.
something nice for you.
Just a little something. So we are launching that, and you're able to get that as we speak right now on the website, which our website is sweetblessingstreats.com. And then I believe it's on y'all's website too, right? A
Yeah,
link?
we can.
Yeah, you can definitely head to our IG and find it there for sure. Y'all be able to hit the link. I've already had some people hit me and make those purchases. So please make sure y'all tap in, get the drink. I done tried it. It's fire. I know you're probably not gonna take my word because it's me and it's our drink, but it's really fire. So, yeah.
Yeah, don't be cheap, man. Alcohol version only $7. The original $3.
Hey, yo,
man.
and that was a really good point though. I feel like we made it super affordable for people because I mean, any other people that let alone they're even making their own drink, they're not charging you that low amount. I think we made it super convenient. So make sure you get your drink on for the holidays. You feel me?
And again, we're going to deliver it to you. So, you don't have to really do much. Just need to have your ID so we can see it. But that's about it.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. Hey, so I did go back and listen to the last episode we did. I remember I asked about dogs can have THC or whatever. Like, what has that upgraded to any other animals? Is it just like it's like dogs, or is it more animals now?
I'm glad you asked, actually, because now my dogs are nice and old, 13 and 10. And because of all the weed they've used, they're still looking just the same as they did 3 years ago, if not better. But I would say, I don't know if I haven't really seen anything new with animals except for there's a plethora of new options now that you can actually physically go into, like a bunch of CBD shops, and you'll always find it.
Every kind of toy.
Everything you could think of. And I do love that, because before you had to like buy it from like a cannabis dispensary, or you had to order it specifically from a brand. Now you go anywhere. I mean,
It's like mainstream.
It's very mainstream. So that's good. We're about to have some seriously old animals hanging around. For real.
So what would you tell somebody that's somebody that's never smoked before and they wanted to smoke? Like, what would be the first option for them? And far as edible too.
Ooh, I would say don't do an edible first. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stay away from that. Don't do a dab first. Don't do any.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say to start, depending on your lungs, you're gonna have to test it out. I would either try like a vape or a joint, first, and just puff it real lightly, and make sure you're at home. You don't have plans, and I would do it with someone like you're comfortable with. You don't want to just be sitting there alone in your head,
freaking out by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
Especially edibles.
Oof.
Edibles can mess you up.
You don't want to.
You can't do nothing about that. Like you gotta sit with it. There's nothing you can do.
Fun fact: you can actually use CBD and get on high.
Yeah, CBD balances you out.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So if you use there's tinctures, which is the liquid form.
Oh well, I'm bugging. I kind of knew.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
I guess I never thought to use it like if you have an edible and it's too much. Huh.
Well, what is new since we actually talked last time is the whole mainstream, Delta 8, Delta 9.
Man, yeah.
THCA, all that
You're
stuff.
the person I can ask about that. Like, what do you think about that stuff? Like the Delta 8. Like, do you think that it's something or
it's watered down?
Yeah.
I don't use it. I don't use it at all. But
it's just a cannabinoid.
Yeah, it's just a lower form, of cannabinoid, like she said.
It's a workaround for the industry,
Right.
It's really a workaround, gray area play that everyone's taking advantage of. And if you jumped on board early, you really got to hit it,
right?
So now, but it's really something that's messing up the industry, because it messes up the pricing, because it messes up education, right? Like a lot of people are putting, crazy amounts of product in stuff so it will do something to people, and not realizing like that person's gonna eat the whole shit, and all of a sudden they're tripping, and it's not a good situation. A lot of them aren't regulated as much, so it depends who's asking.
And it's a free-for-all with the branding and the names. And everyone and their mom has it. It's just so saturated. And for me personally, like, I'm not mad about it, because I understand because it's legal, like people like my dad who's in the oil industry could use it, so cool. At least he gets a little something, right? Yeah. But the problem with that is, we're already trying to educate about the real stuff that actually will give you some more benefits, rather than having to take copious amounts of watered down product, so, and I say watered down, it's not like they're actually diluting it, it's just the way that the structure is within the plant, and how it's grown and distributed. So it's just it makes everything different for the market, and that's what we watch, right? So
yeah, I know it was going crazy up here. It still is. Like, you can every time you see a building go down, it's getting replaced with a smoke shop, and they pushing that we got Delta 8 and CBD and all of that. So yeah, I get that.
Though we still not legal up here.
No. Yeah, it's like you might as well just take it up another step at that point.
Yep.
I mean, they decriminalize it like they did a lot of places. So
it's a power move. Anybody that's dealing with it right now, if they're successful, they're good at what they're doing. And second of all, I mean, it's a move for a future, right? Like, distribution wise, if you're doing Delta and shit, some people don't want to do it. They just are doing it for brand awareness, It's a strategy, so it just really depends on your capabilities and what you're looking at it as. Like, are you a consumer? Are you an investor? Or a brand, and how you're gonna move and plug and play that opportunity. But it's not something that we're regularly consuming.
No, but we don't. We're always looking for, new opportunities, and if there's a positive benefit, then I'll support it. I'm really in support of mushrooms and psilocybin. That's also become legalized in some states. You can go to Oregon. There's a lot of politics with that too, but
I still ain't tried shrooms yet. I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet.
Yeah, it's definitely, for me, it's another medicine. I really love it because it can help people with trauma. It can help people with depression, but it's got to be done right. Microdosing is the way to go. I mean, I just did almost a full year of being sober, no drinking whatsoever, just weed. And I did psilocybin when we would go out to clubs and whatnot, and out at events, and it pretty much felt like I was like a little tipsy, just dancing, free, having a good time, no tripping, no nothing weird. I do enjoy it, but it's not the same as cannabis. There's definitely some different side effects, like your stomach hurts. It doesn't taste good. There's definitely some things, but there's a lot of research and money being invested into it. There's a lot of brands, like there's some really good chocolates out there. There's a lot going on. So the world's definitely shifting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how do you supposed to take shrooms? Because I read what Boosie said. He had got naked and stuff. And I was like, bro, what is he doing? That's what he said when he took it. I was like, damn, what is he doing?
That's like edibles, right? You can't take too much. You gotta test it out.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing is with the legalization comes testing, comes legitimacy, comes true portions, right? And that for any drugs, right? Like we need to know what we're putting in our body, and when they're under the table and from the homies, you don't really know exactly what you're getting, so. Or how much is in there, and that's kind of like the same concept with the deltas, But I think it's good that everything's legalizing. That way, you know what you're putting in your body. If you are gonna be a consumer, then you might as well do the shit that you want to do.
Yeah, look, drugs are not going away. We might as well, regulate it and be responsible if you're going to do it. I mean, it's just like anything else, like stripping, prostitution. Look, everybody's going to do their own thing. Just legalize it a little bit, put some rules on there, make everybody like get tested as far as everything goes, you know, even in the plants. I'm talking about that too, the drugs, all of it, your body, all of it. You know, I mean, we just got to change our perspective a little bit. Maybe we can actually get some dang on resolutions here, you know? So, and it, you know, I think it does start with like altering your mind. And unfortunately, it takes plants to sometimes do that for some people. And mushrooms and cannabis can do that for you.
So kind of like his question, and just kind of flipping it a little bit, what information would y'all give to someone who's trying to start their own brand, who never has before?
Shoot, it really depends on what kind of brand, you know. Everyone wants to jump into like cannabis, for instance, right? And doesn't understand, like, you know, I want a brand and I want this and I want that, and there's so many different pieces of that puzzle. But I think if anyone, like, if somebody that doesn't have any budget, right? Somebody wants to just start a brand and just start facilitating stuff, an affiliate is the best way to go. You know, being an affiliate and utilizing your resources and leverage, connecting some dots, making some money, and then continuing to invest in yourself, I feel like is the best way to make a brand for you, right? And once you're a brand and you're consistent, you're consecutive, you have that reputation, you have a little bit of money to put up, you can actually invest into growing a brand. But in order to grow a brand, it costs money, right? It costs money to make a product. It costs money to push the product. It costs money to package that shit up. It costs money in every way, right? So I think the best way, if you don't have the capital, then to be an affiliate and pivot between relationships, connect the dots. I mean, that's the highly connected app. That's basically what that is, you know. So it's the best way I feel.
Well, and I would say brand yourself, and you can do that through our app. So, you know, the number one thing we tell people when they get our coaching services is, you know, cool, love your ideas. Everybody has 1,000,001 ideas. Everyone's special and everyone's got great visions, and that's wonderful. But really what it comes down to is how can you execute it, and what are your resources, who you know. And so are you leveraging that? And the best way to do that is by branding yourself, you know, making yourself have value online on social media. And you start by downloading the app first, and then, you know, you can sesh with us free that way. This way you get all the juice, and we'll give you some tips. And then you are now showcasing yourself as a brand on this app where thousands of people can discover you. And now you also have a referral code and a link and all these things that people can now find you through this app. So, you know, it makes you look a lot more structured on a budget. It's a lot easier. And then from there, you also have support, because the second thing we're going to tell you is don't do it alone. You know, so here's how you don't have to do it alone. You can have an entire support system through our app, through the THC girls. And we do mean that. And of course we prioritize, right? You know, we prioritize our members and, you know, and our affiliates and whatnot, but there's so many different ways for you to grow. If you just at least put some action towards it, brand yourself. Doesn't matter if you don't even know what you want to do yet, at least just put some structure to what you're doing. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all watch 2 Chainz Most Expensivest?
I've seen that. I've seen a couple.
I don't watch it regularly, but I've seen it.
Did y'all see the cannabis episode he did?
Where he ate
Zorilla?
Yeah. I think he had like some weed chicken wings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have y'all tried stuff like that?
Nah.
Yeah. We went to a cannabis dinner. We went to a cannabis dinner actually with Baked Foodies not too long ago.
Oh,
They cooked an entire 5-course meal, and the entire thing was infused. It was super fancy.
Yeah, that shit was good.
It was crazy, and they gave us mushroom.
What's the company that they?
Oh yeah, Plant and Tree. PLANTN Tree. Plant and Tree is a local Well,
Caribbean.
they travel as well, but they're Caribbean. They make wonderful food. They cook for celebrities all the time, private. We also know Zarilla Bacon, who's also a celebrity, private chef for the show. Yeah. And she's amazing. Shout out to Z, we love you. And Krysta and her talk all the time. And basically, we love to be at these types of events. It is starting to become more of a fad, seeing these private cannabis dinners. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. All that kind of stuff. Like I love stuff like that. But it is one of those things where I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $500 for that. I can make that at home for myself. But
I feel it.
But I can understand why celebrities are doing it. I can understand why you should have this at your party. My next wedding's gonna be infused. Like, let's get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's definitely like kind of esoteric and it's not something that everyone's tapping into just yet. But I love watching people get high off some food. That is great.
All right, so you good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. When the last time y'all had a regular job, anyways?
I don't even remember it this point.
Shit.
2016 for me. I was director of marketing for a cannabis packaging company, and then before that, I was a general manager of a dispensary, and before that, I was a preschool teacher.
Oh,
Range.
2008 is the last time I had a job outside of the cannabis industry. And since I've been in the cannabis industry, it's all just been all over the place, really.
Or your last 9 to 5.
Yeah. I think my last 9 to 5 really was the director of cultivation in Oregon, and other than that, it's just been crazy. Yeah,
that doesn't count. You were the big boss. Even before that was you were in the dispensary. What's it called? Legal.
Yeah, I always kind of just stay low key though. It's never really. True. It's like I come in, bang out work, and then I'm out.
Yeah. I feel like catch y'all later.
Pay your own hours type thing.
Yeah.
Whereas I was always the one that was more like planted. When you're running a dispensary, you don't get holidays. You live and breathe that. I mean, my dogs were raised in a dispensary, and I had to break that somehow. I was losing my mind. And then when I met her, I was working remote for a cannabis packaging company. So once I worked remote, that was it. You cannot put Sanja in chains anymore.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere anymore. It's over.
It. I gotta be free, be able to play if I want, scream, smoke weed, whatever I want.
Yeah.
But I'll work hard all day long. But it's hard. You guys out there that want to be entrepreneurs, I'm not saying don't do it, but you better not be lazy, because when you're an entrepreneur, you work, 24 hours a day. It doesn't stop.
If you want to be successful, that's what it takes.
How it goes. And you love it, so it's different,
Yeah.
All right, so what remind us what H2O2 is.
Ooh, I'm so glad you asked. H2O2, everybody needs to go look it up right now. It's hydrogen peroxide at its purest form. Kind of like dabs, which are the purest form of cannabis. And, H2O2 is the cure basically for everything, just like sea moss is for men and women too, but mainly men. These are all just like natural things that we should be using. H2O2 is a very, very, very strong peroxide that you cannot just drink alone. It will literally like acid burn your throat. But what you do is dilute it in water, 1 drop in a 8-ounce glass of water on the first day, and you work your way up to 20 drops. Once you do that, literally nothing can live in your body that's cancerous. You can't have STD, you can't have herpes, you can't have AIDS, you can't have cancer, you can't have anything. Even like I like to do it because I have lupus, autoimmune disease, and then I also have like eczema on my hands and stuff. Mm-hmm. It will help with all of that kind of stuff. And I've been slacking. I've been slack-a-lacking these last 3 months. But if you keep up on it, you'll be the healthiest. My father's in his 50s. That man is so healthy. It's unbelievable. His skin is just beautiful. He feels good all the time. And that man drank my whole life. I'm like, how? He's like, H2O2. Yeah. I'm like, oh. But it's very important it's now becoming more mainstream, but for the last like decade, it was actually banned and you could not get it in the US, which tells you it's good because, you know,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And another one to look out for to human beings is B13. Everybody talks about B12, but B13 is actually the one that you should be looking for. Another hard one to order, but if you get it from like Germany, you can get it directly to your house. B13 will also save your life. Preventatives for Alzheimer's in the future. Preventatives for all those females who are worried about, you know, wrinkles and all that stuff. Instead of Botox, just get B13. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, where can you get both? Could get both of them.
So what the trick is to not use Google. Google is the devil. So you should get on something like Yahoo's not too bad, but Bing, B-I-N-G, Bing is really good. Ubuntu is great, but any other search engine that is not monetized by the government will bring it up if you search it. And what you'll get is like a German website or something that is translated from English, and get that bad boy directly from like Netherlands, Germany, anywhere outside of the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And
H2 is on Amazon.
Okay. My Amazon then. Okay, and I wanted to ask y'all: is Ian still running for mayor in Denver, or?
No, he's not anymore. But he actually got an opportunity to possibly work with him. The guy that I think that won. Did he won?
Yeah, he did. He ended up winning. Yeah, so he got asked by the mayor that did end up winning. What we were able to accomplish for Ian was getting him no corporate dollars, and he got 100% community support, which was amazing. Just being, you know, just a person of the community that was not using millions of dollars like these other, you know, campaign people. You know, they all had millions of dollars, and they all had commercial billboards, and he didn't do any of that. It was all authentic. So, you know, for him to be so people powered, it was really kind of emotional and beautiful to watch, you know. And he really got up there with the money for how much support he got and votes. He did get a lot of votes for being one of the underdogs for sure. So he did great. He's on his path now, and we're working with him to help him. He's got a book coming out that he's going to be doing. He's touring the world, just, you know, as a thought leader, speaking, DJing, and living his best life.
Yeah.
So you guys definitely check out Ian Thomas Tafoya. He's also featured with us all the time. But, you know, that's what we're about, you know, surrounding ourselves with people who want to change the world, doing good things for other people. That's why I support Krysta, and I was like, oh, THC girls, well, I'm going to treat this like it's my own. I love you, and I love THC girls. I'm one for life. Let's go. So, because that's what it's about. You know, we've always been about helping each other, you know, so.
Yeah. Hey, one more question before we get in this song. So so do y'all box every morning? What's it like boxing? Y'all like boxing?
Yeah, no, you know, it's like we're working all day, every day, really. So it's a good time. We're on the East Coast. It's a time everyone else is sleeping, really. You know, so it's our free time, right? And every day, really having that time for ourselves and putting in some energy into our health and fitness and wellness, you know, is crucial. So we go to this gym, Boxar, downtown in Brickell, kind of like in Brickell in Miami. And it's just a good vibe. It's a good setting. It's a good mindset for us to be in, you know, locations prime. So we meet a lot of people. It's good little social networking area. But yeah, Sanja's been getting in the midst with me, and I've been training. I like training, you know. You got to be ready for whatever.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. She got me out of my comfort zone for this one. I was like so anti-gym. I was like, no, I want to go play tennis. I want to go run outside. This is so boring. And then she took me, and I'm like, everybody's like naked and really pretty. And oh my God, like I could hit this bag and nobody's going to care if I'm like, oh, like nobody cares. Like what? Yeah, no, it's actually been unbelievably great for me and my mental right now too, and my creative, and, you know, meeting people. And then obviously, like personally, I think it's really good for us too, like just like building businesses together and working together every day. Like it's wonderful because, you know, like all day I'm like trying to show her things on the computer, and so now like she's in there and she's all teaching me stuff. You know what I mean? So it's really cool we can like constantly tit tat, and then we talk work. We get ideas while we're in there. Like knock me in my head a little bit. Oh, I got an idea. Like so it works out really, really good. And that's all her. Like I got to give that to her. When she moved to Miami, she was like, "Well, you're not gonna be living here. What am I gonna do?" She's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go network over here at this place." And she's been with this place and watched them grow. So
yeah, it's been cool to see their brand grow. They're a super welcoming staff and community and group of people. To see them how they brand and how they do stuff. I really respect how they do things over there, and I like to see the progress. And it's helpful to see, gives you some faith in seeing like, oh shit, look at the process and what they're doing and how they're growing and the steps they're taking, right? As we're building our brands and doing things for our network, it's like it's a good vibe to be around. So
yeah,
it's cool.
It doesn't hurt that like Mayweather comes in there sometimes. It doesn't hurt that these celebrities are just like, working out there, and like I'm like, oh my god, I need to go harder. Like, oh my, like it doesn't hurt anything, but it's also motivating more than anything. It's just extremely motivating. You want to do better. I'm trying to grow my booty back. I'm like, I need a butt again. So it helps, all these other fantastic butts. I'm like, oh my God, what is she doing? I'm about to do that. So it does work out lovely, BOXR, if you guys want to look it up. But yeah, Krysta's like an OG there. For sure.
Yeah, I've been going there.
I can't wait till she actually does get in the ring like that. When we gotta wait. We got a lot of work to do right now. We got priorities, but I'm telling you, we're gonna do it soon. And I'm gonna be on the side with my towel like this, like let's go. Ooh, K Jones, it's coming. When she's gonna get in the ring, and she'll be like a real boxer, and I'm gonna be in the WWE. It's a perfect combo.
All right, Q, did you ever get your shirt from her though?
No, I didn't. Get my shirt. It's okay though. It's fine because I do have a hoodie, so I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it. But it's fine. I'm still waiting patient. You feel me? I got all the patience in the world.
Personal delivery.
I was just gonna say it's time. It's time.
Yeah, when we link in person, but when we link in person though, before I even say what's up, before I even say hello, my hand gonna be like this. Right? It's just like this. That's it. But I get my shirt, I'm cool.
Listen, I'm about to do something so different. I'm gonna have to do this whole campaign where I'm just giving out shirts or something, because I have a problem. I don't even own like Sanja stuff anymore. Like I don't know what happens. Either women take it, it gets lost, I leave it somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. But like I have a Sanja hoodie in Portland somewhere right now. I know it because we emceed at a club and I left it there. Don't remember, and it's somewhere. I know. Yeah, Chocolate Dope's got that. There's a Sanja bobblehead in the sand in California somewhere. So look, humans, if you find it, tag me. Let me know. I got you though. We're gonna have to deck you guys up. We're gonna have to deck you up.
For sure. It's all good.
All right. So Sanja, talk about the song that you had.
Oh my goodness. So secret that people don't know about me is I was like highly trained in music my whole life. So I do have some music that I'm going to be dropping. I'm super stoked. I cannot wait. I have a song called Soulmate that I'll give to you guys. And I have another one called Wetter Than Miami. And that one's coming out. And that one's going to be sick. I can't wait for that one. But first and foremost, we got the THC anthem, which Krysta actually got on. Can you believe it?
That's fire.
I know. She sounds great. We're going to have to get her on one of my songs and remix it. But, so we're tapping in. It's another way to creatively market ourselves. But, I don't want to be like the next Doja Cat or anything like that.
Please don't.
But I definitely, music is definitely an outlet. I love to jam. I love to sing. On these songs I rapped. I was having some fun. But so Soulmates is really good. Really, it's about getting your heart broken and growing and coming back and saying whatever, right? Like you'll come back, and I'm in the middle of that right now, so it's perfect. And then Wetter Than Miami is just about sexual freedom, baby. Like every woman in the world being Wet from Sanja Ganja. Beep. So that's quite literally what the song's about. So, we'll have those songs dropping, and I'm so excited because living here in Miami now, when we film that music video, it's going to be a movie. So, that's another update. Krysta got me in a movie, by the way. I'll be in a movie.
Fire.
So we've been filming that too. So yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on.
Going crazy. That's what I love.
Yo, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So, Krysta and Sanja, it is time for Random Ask Questions. These questions have absolutely nothing to do with what we talked about today. Are y'all ready?
I love this part.
All right. So, which superhero / villain would make the best therapist?
Oh my God, the best therapist?
Yeah.
Catwoman. Catwoman for sure. In my head, because that's who I would want to look at. Holly Berry version. Calm, cool, collected, wearing that outfit. She'd probably just purr her way into your mind. So yeah, maybe Catwoman.
Shit. I don't know. I could dig Catwoman though.
Right.
Catwoman would be cool. I don't know, man. Superhero or villain?
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe like Superman.
Superman would be good.
He's an OG.
Right.
Nothing hurts him.
He can already read your mind too.
Yeah, you know.
He already knows the solution.
He already knows what to do.
And then he'll carry you to that solution.
Yeah.
So.
So what are y'all doing if you seated next to a chronic farter on the plane?
Oh my, we had one of these.
Oh.
Oh my God, a chronic farter.
Oh
my gosh. I sit there mad and grunt until eventually I'm like, go to the bathroom. Just go to the bathroom. It's rude.
That just happened to us recently on that New York flight.
Yeah,
actually.
it was the New York
It
flight.
was bad, man. It was bad.
She was right in front of us.
They must have had their headphones in or something. Like they couldn't hear it, you know?
They couldn't hear. I'm like, you just comfortable, huh? You are just really comfortable on the plane.
The elevation.
The higher we got up, the more it was coming out.
Bro,
I was just like,
it was bad.
That makes me upset.
Yeah.
Like that makes me mad.
You can't even turn on the air. That's just gonna mix it.
Now I gotta move the fan towards you to blow it away from you.
Yo, I think it was so bad I had my shit in my shirt. Like
I remember that.
It was bad. It was actually bad.
It was bad.
That shit's not funny.
No, I'm bad.
All right, would y'all rather swim in a pool of Jello or sleep on a bed of marshmallows?
Whoa, that sounds like heaven.
Sleep on a bed. Marshmallow.
I'm gonna swim in Jello.
Jello?
Oh, I want to swim in Jello. For sure. That sounds fantastic. Eat my way up.
Sounds like a struggle to me.
I feel like I would just wake up. I would wake up sticky from drooling on the marshmallow bed or something. Like in my curls. I don't know. I just feel like
So I'll just take a bite.
Yeah, it would just be all high. The bed would be gone.
What type of Jello? What flavor?
The red one for sure.
The red one?
The red Jello. The cherry Jello is my favorite, but I guess that would look a little weird. Like a pool of blood or something. Start calling me Bloody Mary or something.
Oh my God.
Nah. The purple was always good too. Jello is not good for you though. I don't eat Jello. That's pig intestines. So
I haven't ate that in years.
that ruins the fun.
That ruins the fun.
All right, so do y'all think mermaids give birth to live children or eggs?
Ooh. I think mermaids are real, by the way. It has to be eggs.
Eggs?
It would have to be eggs if it's an aquatic reptilian. I keep thinking it's like gill. If it has gills, the eggs would need to like pop out of the gills or something. right? Like they'd be asexual, I think.
They just take their flipper off, pop it out, and put it back on.
Ooh. I don't know, but that, mermaids are definitely a thing in the cannabis industry. There's a lot of cannabis mermaids.
Yeah.
You can find them on our app. There's a lot. It's cool. I think that's cool. I saw a TikTok where a guy was wearing a full-on mermaid thing in a pool and just like chilling. I was like, whoa. I don't know about that.
Have y'all seen The Little Mermaid, the movie?
I haven't seen the new one, and I need to because I'm definitely in love with her sister. Oh my God, Chloe, she's beautiful. But no, I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
I haven't.
It's probably good.
All right, would y'all rather sneeze meatball or shoot spaghetti out your fingers?
If I could shoot spaghetti out of my fingers,
that'd be pretty dope.
That would be so sick because I would wrap it around people. It's like Spider-Man, but you're gonna fall.
Let's see. Do y'all think blind people should be able to own a gun?
Oh my God!
Man, I don't know about that one.
Definitely. I mean, I think that's not offensive to say no. Please don't. Just don't.
Legally, they can though.
Oh my God! I mean, it makes sense legally in the writing, but if we're talking about like common sense here, I don't know.
There's legal sense and there's common sense.
That's like saying like, hey Mariah, I'm sorry you lost your hearing. Can you just come sing at the Super Bowl halftime show?
Right.
I mean, you can't. No, you can't. You can't sing if you're not hearing. Can't do it.
Right, would y'all rather have worms for shoelaces or beetles for buttons?
Oh my God.
Beetles.
Oh God.
Beetles for buttons.
Oh my God, no. Worms. Ever since, remember the Mummy movie? And all them beetles that were coming after you? No. Screw them beetles, man.
Worms look gross as fuck.
Yeah, worms are gross, but I'm gonna take the worms all day. They'll dry up.
You gotta make sure the beetles secure in your shirt too. They don't crawl all over you.
They're gonna be moving around.
It could be.
People are eating bugs. It's a thing.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah.
I'm not. No, I was a vegetarian for a while. You're taking it too far.
Taking it too far.
No. There ain't enough protein in that little thing to make me think we should eat it. Like, no. For what? The crunch? I'll eat a Lay's chip. Like, what? No.
What about the worm and the tequila?
The worm and the tequila, what is wrong with you? Like, is your throat, like, bored? I don't know. You don't need that. For what? What are you proving? What are you proving?
All right, I got two more for y'all. All right, so if you could swap your legs out with any animal, what animal would it be?
Oh, done.
Kangaroo.
Werewolf. Werewolves are real. A werewolf for sure, because I'll be strong and fast. Kill it. Still be like skinny and sexy enough.
You just see your ankles are all furry and shit.
My ankles are all backwards and furry.
All right, last question is, all right, would you, if y'all became a fart, right? Would y'all be loud and proud or silent and deadly?
Loud.
Loud and wild.
I would definitely be loud, for sure. Loud.
I think silent and deadly. I used to be loud, but silent and deadly these days.
I'm always just loud and no smell. Just, hey, I'm here. What up?
You just walk away.
Just walk away. I'll just blame it on my dog.
Unless you're on the plane, though.
Right. Nope. You hold it at all costs.
Hold it. All right, man. Hey, we of course I appreciate y'all being back on the show. Y'all shout out to social medias. Anything else y'all want to say?
Yeah, you guys be sure to watch the Sanja Ganja Show. You guys, I have a new channel on Spotify. Just look up the Sanja Ganja Show, Sanja Ganja. I hope you know how to spell ganja. You guys also download the app, the Highly Connected app. It is free to download, so there are absolutely no excuses. Be a productive pothead and download that right now. You guys can follow us online, thehighcountrygirls.com, and of course find all our social medias there. Everything online is very consistent. The High Country Girls, the Highly Connected app. Krysta Jones online is motherfucking Jones, MTHRNFKN Jones. And I am Sanja Ganja online. So yeah, you guys, we would love to have your support. We'd love to support you back. Please tap in. Let me know. Let me know what's up. I'd love to see where you guys are at. What's up?
Word. All right. And yeah, follow me at ambitious1k on Instagram and Twitter. That's the number 1 and the letter K. If you don't know how to spell ambitious, go ask Alexa, go ask Siri, go look it up in dictionary, go ask the spelling bee champ, do what you gotta do. Threshold Brace, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure y'all hit us up for some beats and some music, whatever you need. Got you. And You Can't Sit With Us Radio. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And until next time, man, El Ambitious. Shout out to Q, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow him at Q the DJ as well. But El Ambitious Q, we are out.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Stay high, America.